A proper headstone is a small thing to ask after what they went through.
One memorial, not enough to cover 3,800 square feet of unmarked graves inside the Lexington City Cemetery, but that's about to change.
Now, the graves sit in the oldest portion of the cemetery, and thanks to a $6,000 grant and the help of community leaders, the unmarked territory will finally get the memorial it deserves. Fox 8's Daryl Matthews in the studio with us tonight after touring the cemetery of unmarked graves. And Daryl, we hear right now there is some kind of marker there, right?
Yeah, that's right, Neil. Now, this marker is the only piece of evidence that sits in front of where the unmarked graves are. Now, we don't know how long it's been there, and if you notice the older stack of cemented rocks holding the newer looking marker, it says in this large vacant space before Civil War were buried by their masters. Now, city leaders say this marker right here just isn't enough.
These were human beings. These weren't animals. These were human beings that were treated like this. It should have never happened, and it never should have taken this long for our city to acknowledge what we've discovered now.
Hundreds of years of history, hidden but never forgotten.
The fact that you could get a grave site like this and just throw children, men, women, grandmothers, grandfathers in here with no kind of love shown to them. That's why it still affects me.
The unmarked graves were discovered by community activist Tyrone Terry, who heard about the site and spent several days walking around Lexington City Cemetery looking for markers, but there were none. Just this current memorial, rocks cemented together with a marker on top.
They were still considered slaves, even in death. Even up under this dirt, they were still considered slaves. And I knew I had to do something.
So he brought it to Lexington City leaders, and with the determination of pushing for the proper memorial, the city was granted a $6,000 grant from the State Historical Preservation Office that will conduct an archaeological study with ground-penetrating radar of all 3,800 square feet, which holds an unknown number of former slaves.
To determine if there are any anomalies under the soil, if there are any additional markers. As I understand it, there may be some limits to the technology, but we feel like, we should put it in the hands of the experts to determine, what is actually here, what they can detect.
City of Lexington Mayor Jason Hayes says the study won't find names of any former slaves or gender, but it will give the city the proper findings to document the process and properly memorialize the descendants buried in the cemetery.
We as a city pride ourselves on inclusion and diversity and equity. What more equitable way to acknowledge with an appropriate monument?
Now, Hayes tells me right now there is no date when the study will start at the mass grave site, but the plans are to have a lot of data within the next year and plans for the memorial to be constructed by Juneteenth.
All right, Daryl. Thank you.